you are the second commissioner to come before this committee in a week or so to talk about resource problems from the government, which is really striking to me. We have a fall fiscal update presented in Parliament yesterday that has over $60 billion in deficit. The government has no problem spending money on lots of things they want to spend money on, but they are doing their best to starve critical accountability mechanisms of Parliament of the resources that they need to investigate other spending and other decisions of government. And the Liberals suggest that we're opposed to this spending because we vote non-confidence in the government in general, which is obviously outrageous. If we had our way in that non-confidence vote, we would have a carbon tax election and likely a new prime minister that could actually address some of these systemic issues in government. But I want to ask you, Madam Commissioner, what are the conversations like that you have with the government about these resource issues? Obviously, you present to them, we've got a serious problem, and other leaders responsible for these accountability functions are presenting similar problems to the government. What do they say back to you when you raise these resource problems?
Well, I've engaged with public servants in the Treasury Board Secretariat as well as in finance, and it's I believe that they genuinely agree that we need to be resourced. I sense support.
Okay, so you as the Public Sector Integrity Commissioner are seeing a lack of resources. You're not getting the resources you need to do your job. You're talking to public servants who are recognizing the importance of your office and in conversation implying that they're supportive of the work that you need to be doing. We have a government, on the other hand, that is eager to fund anything and everything except accountability. I mean, I have the fiscal update here, over $60 billion in deficits. There's a whole bunch of chapters and line items that basically just reinforce existing government messaging. How difficult would it have been for them to say as part of this that they're going to satisfy the funding requests of independent officers of Parliament to allow them to do their work? Surely the government would have had the power to announce that spending, and yet they chose not to. Why do you think the government has chosen not to at a time when they're facing all of these scandals? Why did they choose not to put the money into allowing you to do your work?
I couldn't comment.
Yeah. And I understand the difficult position you're in, but you and the Procurement Commissioner and others have said that you need these resources in order to do your work.